Coming to you live from the Hilmar Cheese Company Visitor Center in Hilmar, California, it is Buffalo Buffalo.
It's Buffalo, 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 yeah!
Welcome to Buffalo Buffalo, sans disco music. And my name is Jerry, and I am here as always with Daphne, Pake, and Jeff. How is everybody today?
I'm good, and maybe even better now that I've learned that there's a cheese mart that has its own visitor center. I need to know about this.
And oddly enough, I did look it up because this is one of the things I found, when I was doing some mapping for work. I was looking around, and that just caught my eye, and it's like, and I looked at it. It says, "Don't call it the visitor center," but I looked at the map and the street view, and it has visitor center written right on the building. So,
right.
So take your pick.
There you go.
Oh, man.
So,
wow.
Look what they're wearing. They're literally asking for it.
Oh,
Jesus, Pake. Oh, my God.
This is the episode that I wish I had a drink.
Okay, so before we get to our game today, I just wanted to say again, it is so good to see you all. Had a hell of a weekend, and I'm just happy to be here.
I'm really grateful to be here, Jerry. I'm glad that you asked me.
Asked you? Well, we all committed to this,
Oh, we're all very much committed.
Yeah.
I'm committed. I don't know.
I haven't been yet, but we're getting closer every day.
Yes. That is exactly what I was trying to communicate. I start to wonder when they're going to come for me after weeks of doing this podcast. Actually, we've been doing this podcast for 6 months.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe it?
And we're not sick of each other yet.
No.
Yet.
And we've been together, like we recorded an episode together in person with special guests. And
We had 3 special guests.
Yes.
One of
We
them
did.
uninvited.
yes. Shout out to Sam, who's not listening to this.
You weren't supposed to tell Tony that he wasn't invited.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. It's like, oh, roll the tape back. Oh, wait a minute. We don't have tape.
There is no tape, Jerry.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
And I'm not in charge of editing. So Jeff is going to be taking care of everything.
Sure.
So
That's what we're calling it
it's
now.
much easier.
Mhm.
Yep.
Just taking care of it. Okay.
Yep. Just take care of it.
Okay.
It's got to be done. So
What?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
At work today, we had our team meeting, and we always ask like a random question at the end, kind of like quick fire.
Oh, okay, quick interruption. Was it a Teams meeting on Zoom or a Zoom meeting on Teams?
A team meeting on Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
which I prefer Zoom. It's not a surprise.
Okay.
I like Zoom a lot better. And so it was my turn to come up with a question, so I thought I would ask you guys, what was your favorite TV show as a kid?
How old?
Doesn't matter.
Kids go through phases so
Yeah,
fast.
no kidding.
Like, what era of
Yeah.
childhood?
But between the ages of like 8 and 12.
All right.
I think, although I never got super into it and watched everything and all the lore and stuff, there was a good period of time that just for some reason I decided it was ritual that I was the kid. I had to come home from school and watch Power Rangers when it was on, no matter what. I didn't care if I was following what was going on. But it had to be done.
Yeah. No, I remember those years. Yeah. My younger brother, was really into Power Rangers when it was everywhere. Yep. For me, I grew up during the TGIF era of ABC. My number one show was Full House. And I still love it, unabashedly, not ironically or anything like that. I do. I own the series on DVD, which is It's awesome.
Cut it
Yes,
out.
I love the show. It's just it's one of those shows that reminds me of childhood. So, yeah.
Did you watch full? I'm assuming you watched Fuller
I
House?
watched the first 2.5 years or so of Fuller House. I kind of fell off of it, but
I only watched the first season, and it got me through a really, really, really tough period of time that I was in when I watched it. But then, I don't know, for some reason, I just never picked it back up past that.
Yeah, I have a joke about that. I'm not gonna say it on air here. But I watched the first, maybe when Jeff said 2.5. When he said 2.5 years, I thought he was gonna say 2.5 episodes, and that was me too. It said 2.5 episodes, and I was out, done. No, but my childhood shows, since I grew up in the 70s, we had some translated anime from Japan. It's I think it's called Gatchaman in Japan, but it was here. It was known as Battle of the Planets. And
I thought that was just cops here.
No.
not that's Jamaican cops.
Jamaican cops.
Jamaican cops.
No, but it was a pretty good show.
Rude boy.
So Jerry, mine is oh my god. So mine is similar to Jerry's. It was a Japanese show that was redubbed in the U.S. In Japan, it was Starship Yamato, and in the U.S., it was Star Blazers, and I was obsessed with Star Blazers. Obsessed. I drew pictures of the characters. I just loved that show so much. So yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys what yours was, and it's cool.
Yes, I agree. It is.
Yeah. And I saw that. I saw that on sale online for that, and I think it's available on streaming. I forget exactly where. I think it's on Amazon. But I did see a Blu-ray set, and I was like, "Oh, I want that. I should get that."
Yeah.
But as a close second, I had the Shazam and ISIS Power Hour as well. It's just Sid and Marty Krofft ones.
Oh my gosh! I think for a second, for me, it's
I'm sorry, not Sid and Marty Krofft. That was Land of the Lost, but Filmation did this one.
Oh, okay. For me, second would be The Tomorrow People.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 70s science fiction TV series, and I was also just completely addicted to that as well. I loved that kind of stuff, and my love of that continued, throughout my life.
Yes.
I really love, the cool stuff like that. Nerdy stuff. I guess at that time I didn't feel like I could embrace it.
Even like
being as nerdy.
When Pake was a kid, which was just several years ago,
4.
it was like you almost had to kind of hide that you're into whatever Star Trek or something like that, and it's like that's like only nerds are into that, only whatever, and it's changed a lot over the last 10-15 years. It
changes, especially too when you find your people, and I feel like it definitely did. Yep. So it's just made that love explode now, because I feel like I can just like it, and people get me because they like the cool, unique, strange shit too.
Really, which people did you find?
Oh, loads and loads, Jerry. Just some people.
They're just kind of hanging out outside her house and just
they do.
These kind of mill around.
Yep.
She just puts out snacks, and they say,
"Yep, I do." It keeps me busy.
Okay,
good. I'm glad to hear it.
Okay.
So, Jerry, do you have a game for us?
Yes, and I'm glad we mentioned TV shows. And before we started recording here, Jeff mentioned spin-offs. Mm-hmm. So, for today's game, something I call going for a spin. So, what I'm going to do is you need to break out your random number generators. And Daphne...
Not again.
Yes, again. Daphne, you will be happy to know there's only 40 of these.
Oh my gosh.
Only 40.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay. Do we need paper and a pen?
No, you do not
Okay.
need paper and a pen.
Excellent.
Again,
But-
it's a conspiracy.
Yep.
Everybody's doing their best to keep me from using my whiteboard.
That's the
Not gonna
idea.
happen.
Don't worry, Pake. When it's my turn for a game again, I'm gonna make paper required just so you can use your whiteboard.
But no whiteboards,
Thank you.
only paper.
Okay, and I'll find the squeakiest markers ever.
Excellent.
Oh boy.
Just for you, Jeff.
Perfect.
Okay.
I love it.
So what we're going to do is, again, I'm going to take you just as I see on my Zoom screen. So in order, it'll be Daphne, Pake, and Jeff.
Okay.
You will give me a number between 1 and 40, and if you can't guess it, one of the other two can jump in and steal it for a half point.
Okay.
All right.
So if you
Alright.
and there's varying degrees of difficulty. There's like 2 or 3 here that are like impossible. Just
Alright.
it's gonna
Okay.
be luck. It's gonna be luck of the draw which one you get.
Okay.
That's the Mission
Okay.
Impossible spinoff where there's no missions.
Okay, but I did not include easy ones like, Law and Order Special Victims Unit, which is
A CSI spinoff.
Right.
obviously.
yes, a CSI spinoff. Yeah.
Oh, come
No,
on.
NCIS is the CSI spinoff. They just rearrange the letters and add
Oh,
in.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Daphne, do we begin with number 13?
We do. And you, I'm sure, strategically put something incredibly hard
No.
there just for me.
No, I did not put
Okay.
something incredibly hard. I already know you're going to get this one.
I am?
Yes.
Oh god.
Your spin-off show. Now, I'm going to give you the spin-off. You're going to name the parent shows. So,
Okay.
your spin-off show is The Winchesters.
Oh, yeah, that is a spin-off of Supernatural.
You are correct.
I didn't know that even existed.
I didn't
Yes,
even
a couple
know
of
anything
seasons.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 or 2 seasons, I think.
I watched a lot of Supernatural. I never finished it, but I watched the first 9 seasons, I think.
Yeah, and you only have about 74 to go.
Yeah.
Right.
The CW kept that going
Yes.
for a really long time.
That's like their motto. We keep shit going for a long time.
We never cancel shows.
On the flip side, Netflix will say, oh, people really don't need to see another season of Glow, so I'll cancel it.
That was
Or
the
that diet show, the Santa Clarita,
Clarita Diet.
I know those are
You-
Pake's too.
You purposely picked the 2 shows that still hurt my heart when you mentioned
I
them.
know, I know.
That was a personal attack.
Not
I'm so
really.
upset about Midnight Club. Just because
Yeah.
I
Flanagan
loved
had
Midnight
such
Club.
great ideas for the next 2 years.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I did. I loved that because we went down the Christopher Pike Road,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it was just
Christopher Pikeway.
yeah, it was great.
Well, when I hear Christopher Pike, I think Strange New World. So I didn't know that was a thing here. So
No, Christopher Pike was
Christopher
yep.
Turnpike would have been.
Yes, that would have been a better one.
Yeah.
I'll snap that and put it in.
Just rearrange it.
yeah.
Okay.
More like the Christopher Turnpike.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get this. Let's keep this.
Oh, there's still a game, too. Okay.
It's gonna be a 4-hour episode just to get through it one round.
Okay. Okay, Pake. What's your number?
7.
It's lucky number 7. Lucky number 11. Okay, we have your spin-off show is The Colbys.
All my cheeses. No. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not gonna be able to grab that.
Can I steal Jerry? I
Daphne's
know it.
itching to. She's
I have no clue. I've never heard
You
of
can
it.
see
climbing up. She's standing in her chair right now. So
Okay, you can steal Daphne.
Dynasty.
You are correct.
Yeah, I definitely never watched Dynasty.
yep, I don't know that one either. So
I'm starting to wish this was around at Gritty's.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that it's going to be 1st to 7 this time around.
Okay.
Okay.
I picked 7 first. I win.
Doesn't work that way, Peg. Okay.
Oh, damn.
1st to 7.
It's not. We're not playing Mornington Crescent rules.
No, I don't even know what that means. So, okay, Jeff,
Let's go with 2.
number 2, lucky number 2. we are going to... Oh, it's funny that you mentioned this. NCIS is your spin-off show.
I want to say that was Jag.
You are correct.
Wow.
Okay, so scores after the first round. Daphne 1.5, Jeff with 1, and Pake goose egg. Okay, Daphne, give me your next number.
27.
27. Lucky number 27. Yes, they're all lucky.
I was say not every number can be lucky.
If they're all lucky, then none of them are lucky.
Okay, your spin-off show is The Bionic Woman.
Oh. That was off the Bionic Man, which is Steve Rogers, Bionic Man.
No.
I will
Steve,
buzz in.
Steve Austin is but you do have...
No, that's Stone Cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will buzz in.
But it's Bionic Man.
No.
The answer is the $6 Million Man.
Oh, fuck.
Jeff steals for half point.
Yeah, you knew it. It's just, yeah.
I did.
You got the wrong...
I knew it.
I must insist on correctness here, so... Okay, Pake.
Let's do 11.
Lucky number 11. Your spin-off show is The Facts of Life.
I'm gonna be really bad at this.
Especially if they're all shows from, like, the 80s.
I know.
No,
because one thing I was gonna say in our earlier conversation that I didn't was, surprisingly, as much as I'm into TV shows now, I was not a TV kid. Like, that's where I pulled up the Power Rangers. Like, but I didn't really follow it at all. Like, it was music and, like, video games for my childhood. Like, I think the first show I actually cared about, other than Survivor, I would, like, watch with my parents. But it took until Lost was a thing for me to actually, like, care about watching TV. So, like, all of this stuff over my head. Let's see. The Fiction of Death. The opposites of things. No.
That's how they typically name spin-offs.
Right. We all know that. I mean, I know, like, the theme song of The Facts of Life. I know that, but never really watched it. And I never knew it was a spin-off. Was it a spin-off of All in the Family?
It's a good guess.
Incorrect. Okay.
Yeah.
I will cede this one to Daphne.
I got it,
Okay.
Jerry.
Go
Different
ahead.
strokes.
That's
I
right.
think.
You are correct.
Yeah,
Daphne.
I knew it, but I just couldn't remember what it was. And yeah.
Okay.
It lives in here.
Mhm.
I don't know why. It just stays there.
Funny, I
Okay.
actually had Different World in my head. And I knew that wasn't it. But it was like,
No, that came out after.
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
aware. And that's why I was like, okay, I guess I don't know it. But yeah,
Okay. Okay, Jeff, what's yours?
hoping I can hit Different World. Number 4.
Number 4. Lucky number 4. Oh, Young Sheldon.
That was a spin-off of Middle-Aged Sheldon, I believe. Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, yes.
Say, I could have got that one.
Yeah.
You just
Say the
got
ones I know for me.
yeah, you just got to choose the right numbers. Okay, so scores after round 2: Pake, goose egg, Daphne 2, Jeff 2.5.
Good deal.
Okay, number 40.
Number 40. Lucky number 40. Your spin-off show is Daria.
I think that was Beavis and Butthead.
Yes, it
Correct.
Wow.
Yep.
So many of these shows that I have heard of but didn't know they were spin-offs. This is going to be educational
Yeah.
for me, at least. I'll get 0 points, but I'll learn some things. And that's really what matters, is the journey.
Yeah.
Okay, Pake, what is yours?
25.
25. The Jeffersons is your spin-off show.
Oh.
O'Reilly? No. Is it a Sanford and Son?
Incorrect.
Oh, that's a really good guess.
I'm just pulling from something like that are similar. I'm like,
Okay,
I don't
so
know the
what
timelines
do we
on things.
both want to guess?
Yeah, what do you do? Because I know it.
Rock, paper,
And
scissors.
I'm not positive that I know
It's
it.
not great for an audio audience, but
I know that she knows it, but, you know. So.
I know it. For sure. Jerry, I know it.
Okay.
Why don't we just say it at
I
the
don't-
same time?
Actually, no. Hang on. Message me in Zoom privately.
Okay.
Hold on. I mean,
I know that Daphne knows it.
Well, if you tie, I'll go to a tiebreaker point. We'll do. Oh no, Daphne is correct. It's all in the family.
I said that earlier. I should have just.
I feel like
That should have just become my answer for everything until I got it.
That was a Norman Lear show. I thought that it spun off of a spin-off of All in the Family.
No.
Okay.
no.
I thought about repeating that.
You know what?
I should have.
I felt for you when you were trying
Yes.
to figure it out. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, that's why I said it's a good guess, because there's like 12 spin-offs of All in the Family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. What is your number?
8.
Number 8. Your spin-off show is Sam and Cat.
Salmon Cat?
Sam and Cat.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. I mean, I have absolutely no clue. If there was a spin-off called Sam and Diane, I could tell you what that was from, but that has its own spin-off. Zoe 101.
Incorrect.
Can I guess?
I also have. Technically, there's 2 answers to that.
Yeah,
question,
there's 2.
right?
There's 2
Okay,
answers.
let Pake have it. I will concede to Pake if he can get a point.
Wow.
Because that would be Victorious and or iCarly.
Correct.
Like Carly.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I kind of had a
Good
thought
job.
that it was one of those Disney shows.
It's
but-
sad that that's the one that I know, but
We're not asking.
I don't think I
how you
ever
know
watched it because that's Jeanette McCurdy and Ariana Grande, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And Jeanette McCurdy was pretty good from the little bits I've seen. So
You know what? She was fantastic in everything she was in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
since it was 2 correct answers, that's 2
Absolutely.
points, right?
No, but you could give him a point, Jerry, because it was 2 things and he could name both. So give him a full point.
I will give him a
I'm
full point.
advocating
Penny
for
points.
Pake
Yes.
not to have 0.
Just so that I don't win. That's what it's come to now. It's now a rivalry between Daphne and I.
Okay. But, scores after round 3 are Daphne and Jeff tied at 2.5, Pake with 1.
Oh my god.
Okay, so, Daphne.
33.
33. Lucky number 33.
You keep saying that, and I'm just not sure how they're all lucky.
Okay, your spin-off show is Frasier.
Cheers.
Correct.
I knew that one.
Just talked about that.
Yeah, but you said the spinoff was Sam and Diane.
I said if
that
there
was
was
not
a
the
spin-off
spinoff.
called Sam and Diane. And then I said, but that show has its own spin-off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Pake.
17.
17. Ooh. Unlucky number 17.
I don't like that.
Okay. I remember how I said there's a couple ones that are like absolutely impossible.
Just give me Sam and Cat again.
Okay. Your spin-off show is Grady.
Grady? It was a whole spin-off about the Grady Memorial Hospital from Walking Dead.
That's right.
Can make so many inappropriate that I don't need to for no
Go
reason.
ahead. I'm not censoring
It's
this.
stupid. It's like the most like childish, like stupid.
Go ahead if you want. I'll give you the joke answer to start, and you can give me the real answer.
Because the first thing I think of is so stupid. I was like, it's about it's a show about all, but that's not even a spinoff. It's just what that show is. It's a show about an all-male Thanksgiving meal because there's no V. Gravy.
Yeah.
Then they changed it to the instead of the V, they put a D.
Because they got the D. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's absolutely atrocious.
It's so much of a stretch that it's not even worth it.
Oh, but it's worth keeping in this episode.
Sure. Why not? Yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay. Anyone want to steal?
I want to throw a guess out.
I will also throw a wild guess out.
Now,
Go ahead, Daphne.
if you guess incorrectly on a steal, you lose a point.
No. Jerry, do I need to send it to you?
No, go ahead.
Please.
No, just go ahead.
I think it's Sanford and Sons.
That is correct.
You keep getting the ones I already guessed earlier.
I think because he was was the neighbor on Sanford and Sons.
He was the friend, yeah.
I would like to point out, technically, it's Sanford and Son.
Yeah, well...
Jeff, stop it.
True.
You did say you were going to insist on being correct.
You said correctness was important.
Jeff, zip it.
I can't. It's my
Zip
turn.
it.
It's my turn.
I mean, are there rules or is this chaos? What are we doing?
This is okay. Well, let me get the bus back on the rails. Okay.
A bus has. I mean, rails are for trains, not buses.
No,
Jerry.
you know the classic song, "The Rails on the Bus." Coach.
No, you don't remember that joke that Jeff had said. We were going to derail this bus. Something he said.
That's been an ongoing joke for quite a few episodes.
Yeah,
I think I've chosen to ignore it and block it out at this point.
Okay, Jeff, what's your number here?
16.
16. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Diagnosis murder.
Oh gosh.
Daphne, your face.
Magnum PI.
Incorrect.
Can I have a guess before she goes? Because I think she knows, and I want just a swing for it. Dial M for murder.
Oh, no.
1960 movie.
Right.
Okay.
Could be a spin-off of a movie. It didn't have to be another show, right?
Okay, Daphne.
My dad loved the original show. I think it's Jake and the Fat Man.
Incorrect.
What?
Ooh.
It is Matlock.
No, I don't think so. I'm going to look it up.
Okay.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Let me look it up. I'm sorry. If I'm correct, I may be...
Jerry's not allowed to look it up because it involves too much clicking.
It makes too much noise.
Oh, shit. I stand corrected. I am so sorry, Daphne.
Well, if one of Jerry's own questions is wrong, then this whole thing is just...
Jake and the Fat Man.
No, okay. He's shaking the Fat Man. I am so sorry. Daphne,
My dad.
There's no integrity to the game anymore.
No, everything else, I am sure of everything else, though. I'm so sorry, Daphne.
So you just give me the half a point.
Yeah,
That's
just
all I want.
That's all she wants is points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Points. And I don't care if they're dirty points either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll take
dirtier,
all
the better.
points.
That's always
Okay.
been Daphne's motto.
I just remember
filthy.
my dad liked Jake and the Fat Man, and
Mm-hmm.
he watched that and Coach. Those were two of the
That's great.
shows.
I love
Plus
Coach.
Magnum and
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah.
So, Daphne's turn?
Yes.
Because
I believe.
yes. Okay, because she stole your point,
Mhm.
Jeff. Or half
Did
point.
I go? When did I last go?
You haven't
What was
gone.
my last one?
You were the one that was supposed to be Sanford and Son.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
miss Sanford and Son.
Brady.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Was that the last one that
Yep.
I had? I've lost
Yeah.
all semblance of what's going on.
No, because
I'm just here for the ride. All right.
No, it's because the steels are bouncing back and around. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Confusing me.
Okay, Daphne.
37.
37. Your spinoff is Tabitha.
Oh, Bewitched.
Correct.
Yep.
Tabitha all along.
Yep.
I mean, really though, if you think
Yep. Yep.
Mhm. Yep.
Rick.
Yup.
Off a loop.
Yep, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, it is. Okay, Pake, what is your number here?
32. I don't think
32.
we've been done yet.
No. Gomer Pyle USMC.
That's a oh my god, hang on. Oh my god, why it's
If you
I
don't
know
get
it
it,
and then
Daphne
it's
and I both get this point.
blanking.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's gonna drive me Andy Griffith show.
Correct.
Yes! All right, Pake! All right, good job.
Knew that one.
The most annoying part is that I was going to say 32 next.
I was like searching for that name. I was like in my head I'm going
He's whistling.
Did it?
and I was like, I
The old
nah.
You know what? Sometimes that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
To get it. You have to process through.
Yeah.
Let it come to you.
Okay, Jeff.
Well, I was going to do 32. We'll do 23.
23. Are you doing like factors and stuff like that?
I've been doing powers of 2 this whole time.
Okay.
And then Pake stole that one.
And I foiled your plans.
Okay, your spin-off show is Mama's Family.
That was Carol Burnett show.
That is correct.
I was just watching some Carol Burnett the other week.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the theme song to Mama's Family in my head now.
I've never seen Mama's Family. I just saw Carol Burnett show, and I know that Vicki Lawrence played the same character. Mama was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so scores at the end of round 5 are Pake 2, Jeff 3.5, and Daphne 5.5. You could clinch it.
She keeps getting the ones that, like, what she chooses, I know. What I choose, she knows.
And I already guessed previously.
Yes, exactly.
Well, see, it helps that Daphne has stolen 1.5 points out of this entire game. So,
I know.
Because this is kind of a wheelhouse. Like, it's something I know. Like, the pop culture thing is something that...
Should be more like improv comedy bit prompts. That's what we need to be doing right here.
No. Every once in a while, we need something that's...
We need Drew Carey's
a
green
wheelhouse
screen
for
show.
Daphne.
Yeah. That was my
That was
favorite
such a good
one.
show.
Oh my god.
It was so good.
Okay. All right, so Daphne, next round.
31.
31. Oh, Galactica 1980.
Galactica 1980?
Correct.
Was that Battlestar Galactica?
Correct.
I figured it had to be.
That's one of the easy ones. So,
Well, part of me was like, well, it can't be that because you said you weren't going to do those easy ones like Law and Order and SVU.
I
You should take that one away. Doesn't count.
No point for Daphne
No.
because,
No.
I'm going to give it to her.
And now I'm ready for Pake to pick one that he doesn't know.
Okay. I
So
realized that when I saw it, like, oh fuck. But I thought I said, okay, well, I'm thinking about it now. It's like, oh, I'm gonna leave that one in because I wanted to make it an even 40 because I had 39, and 39 just screams to be rounded up. And I said, okay, well, that's kind of an obscure one, and so I don't know if she's ever seen that other one. So, okay, so Pake.
20.
20. Laverne and Shirley is your spinoff.
This is one that I should know, but
Daphne knows this one.
of course.
But I want you to get it, Pake. I really
I'm not
do.
going to. I'm not.
Yeah,
going
you will. Just think.
He's not going to get this
Of
one.
what? Of what? Think of what?
He very likely has not seen the Parent Show.
No. Of course
Well, he
not.
might have seen it briefly, but just like a few scenes or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff knows it too.
Absolutely, I know it. Yeah.
So the only show that comes to my mind, and I know it's wrong. I 100% know it's wrong. However, there is gonna be. I don't even think there's a spinoff of it, but there's gonna be, and it's gonna be the answer to the next question.
Okay.
It's not Golden Girls.
No.
No,
Incorrect.
I didn't think so.
I know Daphne was going to get that, and so if we want to say, that we both get half a point and that's the game, I'm fine with that.
Okay, that makes the game. So what is it?
Happy Days.
Yeah, because they both take place in Milwaukee.
Yep. Also, Mork and Mindy spun off of Happy Days as well.
Oh, love this.
And
Jerry, please bring this round back again.
Oh yeah, I would love
yeah,
it.
he's doing great.
You've given me great ideas
Oh, this is...
for a future game.
Yeah, so Daphne's has 7, Jeff ended up with 4, and Pake ended up with 2.
A couple of questions for. I'm wondering if things were on there. Family Matters.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Spin off of Perfect Strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just because that's a little bit of a less known one because Family Matters became so huge in its own right. And, Harriet was such a minor character on Perfect Strangers that it was like, yeah. Oh,
It's nice. It's okay, but I will add to this and then
and I assume
bring it back.
A Different World is on there somewhere.
Correct. So now I have to take that one off.
I'm so going to share this with Rob and Joe and tell them that they need to do a round like this because it'd be great.
Because you
That's how
would get
you
the
guys keep
points.
winning all the time. That's how you keep winning trivia all the time, because you tell the people running it what rounds to do.
You know what would be a really great round, Rob? Is if you did famous ice dancers.
No, he would never do that. He would never do that. Pop culture is my wheelhouse, mostly. And I know that there's a new pop culture Jeopardy, and I haven't watched it yet, but I really want to, because I feel like
Jeopardy for people who aren't quite smart enough for Jeopardy.
Yes. The best part, one of the best things on Jeopardy is when they have a category that nobody knows. And it's, I remember there was an episode once where the category was American football. And none of them had, any clue about any of it. They just all stood
Their
there.
nerd brains all shut down.
They just all stood there like deer in the headlights.
Chris and I have been watching this guy on YouTube who does wrestling trivia, and it's like Wrestling Jeopardy, and it's set up like a Jeopardy board, and at least I'm always happy when an AEW question comes up because I feel like I can answer that one. But there's a lot of like historical questions for the other promotion that Chris is able to answer, so it's just kind of fun. They put out a new one every week, so it's kind of fun to
Sounds kind of fun.
watch. It was. Last week was AEW Women's Division, so that was pretty cool.
Jerry, you definitely had a winner this week. So, congratulations.
Yes. Much better than, even better than the last time?
I would say yes.
The mishmash
Yes.
game?
Yes.
Where
The
Barbara had
mishmash
a-
game was...
Even if I did horrible, I still had fun.
Yes.
And it was good. And I can walk away patting myself on the back going, I knew fucking Andy Griffith, so I'm not that brain dead with a TV show.
Well,
I still have something in the pun.
You actually knew some of the other shows, you just didn't say them at the right time.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah,
I
and
knew
that-
other shows that
He
existed.
knew the future, and he was going to be an answer. He just had the wrong time.
Okay, but I do have my next one. Daphne has 50.
No, Jerry, you've got to stop this with the numbers. Like,
More numbers.
Yeah, now some of these are like, see, and this is where I don't want to say if I give you what I want to do is I want to say a clue, but this is going to be really tough to make general enough, but make it specific. Make it general but specific.
General but specific.
I don't know exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
that sounds like it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm glad it's you that's doing it and not me.
Well, I got another month to do this. Come on.
That is true.
And again, my brain just goes to oh my god, that's a good D&D or some kind of role-playing game, punny name is somebody in an army, and his name is General Butts Pacific.
Oh my gosh. You're just Jerry. Pake has killed Jerry. Jerry banged his.
Because that's how my brain works.
It only happens once in a while, but Jerry is close to passing out if he didn't pass out from laughing. He's still laughing. He's going to be crying.
Oh dear God. Okay.
On that note.
Peg, because I just thought, that'd make a good name for a general, and then you said it, and I'm like, oh my God.
That's Pacific.
But specific.
You know what? You're just fueling Pake's ideas for his future D&D characters that he's going to create.
Yes.
Well, that's
good. Oh my
good.
god. General Pacific, he's gonna be great. Your first name's what now?
Oh my gosh.
Jerry's
Jerry,
still recovering.
are you okay? Yeah, he is.
I'm fine.
Yes.
It's just,
He has
When
to
I-
reboot
yeah.
his brain when this happens.
the brain meats need rebooting. The OS has a little division by zero error.
Yep. That's a math joke, Pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Math isn't fun.
Says who?
Disagree.
Disagree. Says who? It's not fun.
I would say that Buffalo is split 50-50, which is, math.
If you like what you've heard, you can find us on
on Apple TV.
No one knows where we are.
Oh, you're never going to let me live that down, are you?
Daphne, tell us where they can find us, please. We don't know.
You can find us at buffalopodcast.com or on Facebook and Instagram at Buffalo Podcast. We'll be back again next week with another episode. So until next time,
keep buffling.
Bye, son.
It's Buffalo, yeah!